Hello, my name is George Valentic and this is Connecting with Wildlife. Join me as I search for and find deer, black bear, different species of birds, and mountain lion. As you tag along, you'll see how respecting the space and the presence of wildlife species will enable you to approach those species and hang out with them, in effect, connecting with wildlife. So let's jump right in and begin our first search for a bear. Well, we're out here strolling around, see if we can locate a bear or two today, and try hope to get them on camera for you. And in the process of looking for bears, you're looking for bear sign, and one of the most common forms of bear sign is bear scat. And here we find bear scat, pretty fresh, very wet, still damp. And when you think about, well, this is the first very warm day up here, 80 degrees down in the lower valleys. It's still very wet. We can assume that this was left behind not too long ago. So we'll keep our eyes open, and we can see that this is mostly grass and some other forests. And we'll try to clue in onto those areas later on and see if we find a bear in those areas. Large amount of bear sign in the area. Well, we're looking at this bear track in what I refer to as a primary bear trail, where one or several bears passes through, and we could tell that the bears passed through not too long ago. As we look at the rest of the trail, and we hear something in that direction. And keep our eyes open. Bear. Now, can I get any closer? Oh wow, look at this guy. Doesn't even know I'm here. He might even come in on me. Ah, beautiful. Wow, that was really a neat bear experience. Even though it was a brief encounter, it was a privilege nonetheless. And had I really been paying attention, I probably would have got another minute or two footage of that bear. Nonetheless, any bear sighting, any bear encounter is a privilege and should be appreciated. Most of the time when you see a bear, it's only for a brief moment anyway, and usually they're running away from you, and that's because they tend to detect your presence before you even know they're around. But occasionally, if you have the perseverance and patience, you may find yourself watching a bear for 15, 20, even 30 minutes. Well, it just so happens I've had that happen to me a couple times, and one of those times I was able to catch on tape.